Sorry, birthday, Howard, birthday, Howard Shy, birthday, Howard, birthday, Howard Shy, how polite, how about you, how shy about you, how Kakadach, double honor to the elder apostle, great Milton, Rule Will, and dear dictate to the Aki, and I put to the truth, to call the four corner of the earth, the spirit and power of the how about you, how shy, that the hope will let, and dictate to the Israelite foreigner that are scattered among all the nations throughout the four corners of the earth that believe in the name of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. And shalom to the sister and family that are tuning into this doctrine that are preached around the whole world. Peace and mercy unto you. And who the world inwardly called God, his name is Yahweh. And who the world inwardly called Jesus Christ, his name is Yahweh Shai. As the Hebrew Israelite, which consists of you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, and who lion descendants go back to one of the 12 sons or tribe of Israel. And you can see on the screen, it's you could say a meme or use a picture. Basically, one of the bros in our camp, GMS Los Angeles camp, had made, and pretty much it's a quote from Barbara Marx Hubbard. All right, it's that we will use whatever means we must to make this act of destruction as quick and painless as possible to the one half of the world who are incapable of evolving. The selection process will be quick, all right? And basically, she was implying to the comment or the quote that she made, okay? And once again, it is Barbara Marx Hubbard. She's an American futurist, author, Democratic presidential candidate back in 1984. And the handbook of co-creation, all right? She also said, we are in charge of God's selection process for planet Earth. He select, we destroy. We are the rider of the pale horse, death, all right? And that's her, so that day, December 22nd. Also, she just died last year. Okay. And the stuff that she said is pretty much in the scriptures. All right. It's back up with scriptures, which said we are in charge of God's selection process for planet Earth. He select, we destroy it. We are the rider of the pale horse, death. And they're absolutely right. So Esau, Edom, the so-called white people know that they are the rider of the pale horse, all right? They also know that they are the red horse as well. So we get Revelation 6, and Revelation 6. And I'm gonna start at 7. It said, and when he had opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth beast say, come and see. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death. All right, and that's Esau, Edom. All right, he is Death. Okay, and hell followed with him, and power was given to them over the fourth part of the earth to kill with sword and with hunger and with death and with the beat of the earth. So they were given power to do those things, okay? They were given these things to do, all right? That's why I said God select and we kill, all right? Because they was given that power to kill, right? With the sword, with the hunger, and with death, okay? So let me look up the word death. It said death sat on him. Sat on him with death. All right, death. In the Greek, with death. Let's try again.
Strong's G 2288. Thanatos. Thanatos.
Thanatos. Sound like Thanos or Marvel. It said the death of the body, the separation, the power of death. Catching up the two major. Let's read that again. Revelation 6, and go straight to the point this time in 8. And look, and behold, a pale horse had named that sat on him with death, and hell followed with him. And power was given to them over the fourth part of the earth to kill with the sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beat of the earth. So they were given that power to do that, okay? They were given that power to do that. That's why it's synthetic. I'm going to read it again. We are in charge of God's selection process for planet Earth. He's to let, we destroy it. All right? There's another scripture. Says prove that they are the sword of the Most High. Okay. It's Psalm 17 and 13. It said, arise, O Lord, Yahweh Shai, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. And the wicked is talking about Esau, Edom, so-called white people. Alright, and that's proved that so-called white people, Esau, Edom, is the sword of Yahweh. Alright, that's used on the earth to kill people, right, for their judgment. That's why Marx Hubbard said he's to let and we destroy it, okay? That's it on that. Now I got a scripture in the Apocrypha. Alright. So good. This is the Rock 39. And 28, There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their very lay on Thor's throat. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Alright, so Yahweh Shal Shai made Esau Edom, the so-called white people. Alright, the pale horse, and the one that rides on that pale horse is death, which is the so-called white man. Alright, he made them to carry out vengeance. Alright, and he appeased. Alright, but he's still gonna be judged for what he did. Okay, he's not gonna escape for all the wickedness and the killing and destruction that he done on earth. Even though Yahweh Shall tried creating him to do that, it was just so he could show his might and his powers and strength. All right, and ultimately, this is the Yahweh Shall try playground. This is his doing. All right, he can do whatever he wants as he please. Okay, and that's what he want to do. That's what he want to do, and that's what he gonna have done. Okay, because he already said what it shall be. It shall be so. Okay. It said fire and hell and famine and death. Because she said from hunger. What she said again? It's on the screen. It said we are in charge. Oh, that's not it. But it tell you in Revelation 6:8. And it said, and I looked and behold a pale horse, and the name that on him was death. And hell followed with him, and power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth to kill with sword and with hunger and with death and with the beast of the earth. Okay, and Esau doing that. Okay, he what you call it? You know, with the sword and these weapons he got. All right. Also with the famine, he's orchestrating these famine. That ultimately is how about Shao Shai doing, all right? But you got the so-called white man set up here on earth that's causing a famine, okay? That's causing a stage food shortage, okay? So he's doing all these things. And death, all these were created for vengeance. And teeth of wild beasts, okay? Back in that Revelation 15:8. That's the latter part with the beast of the earth. And they're creating new creatures, okay? And the scorpion, serpent, and the score punishing the wicked to destruction. See? So this is all Yahweh shall try to use the so-called white man to judge the earth. Not entirely, but to judge people. There's 2/3 of our people, these so-called niggas like the Americans. All right? And everybody else. So that's pretty much it. They don't make this video too long. Just cover all the points that was brought out on this poster concerning what Marx Hubbard had said about them being the pale horse and then that riding on the pale horse, death. And she's totally right. The scripture back her up. Okay? So with that, hope it's edifying to the spirit and power. How much I'll try with that. Shalom.